And here's the shipping container. It's kind of a mess right now. I'm gonna rig up some shelving over here to store all my crap. This four-wheeler, I don't know. It is a Linhai, I guess you pronounce it that way. Gentlemen, I'm sure you know how it is. You finally get the wife to agree to something and you jump on it before she changes her mind. I did about 5 minutes of research, found out that this Linhai, they have a joint cooperation thing with Yamaha. Got good reviews, but the only reviews I was able to find were salesmen. I didn't know they were salesmen at the time. So the jury is out on this. But since there are no reviews, guess what I'll be doing? I'll try to let you know if this is a piece of shit or if it's worth $5 grand. But brand new for $5,000, I figured it'd be worth the risk. It's four-wheel drive. Putzed around on it out here a little bit. It seems to work pretty well. We'll see. In the back there, you can't really tell, but there's a Husqvarna riding mower. That's a good one. You know, we didn't fuck around with the riding mower. All this crap will eventually be up on shelves, so it's a mess right now because we're only out here on the weekends, and now it's Labor Day weekend, but in August in Texas, it's hot. It is really, really, really hot, and you just can't do that much out here. Do a little bit of work, go inside and sit in the AC. Come out, do a little bit of work, go into the AC. Over here, the wife gets a wild hair up her butt and she's like, I gotta mow something. So she did a little mowing over here last time we were out. Got, I don't even know how big this little area is, but got this trench we found accidentally. Trench, I guess it drains from the street down here and out that way. That's gonna be a problem over time. There's another little pond over here. That's it's all dried out because again, it's August. August and September. Not a lot. August and September, hot. Not a lot of rain. This little torn up area right here. The guy who finished out the inside of the cabin, he's a plumber by trade and kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. But he was able to resurrect the old, I don't know, 100-year-old septic tank that was out here. It works pretty good most of the time. We have some issues if we take showers and we don't, cut the water off, lather up, turn the water on, rinse it off. Backs up the septic, and then you can't flush the poop. That's not good. Here's the neighbor's property. I don't know how big theirs is, but they got a bunch of cows. Hopefully one day we can get some cows out here. There's the cows. Can't tell. There's the neighbor's house. That's maybe a half-mile away. So we got pasture to the east. I'm sorry, that's west. We got pasture to the west, pasture to the north, and pasture to the south. And then the neighbors to the east are close. There's a few more houses down that way. So it's fairly secluded, but at the same time pretty close to town. Sulphur Springs is about 10 or 15 minute drive. So a little bit of the best of both worlds, hopefully. I don't know, East Texas meth heads, we'll see, but I got no problem shooting a meth head, because that's all they're good for, is target practice. We've got all these damn cactus going all along almost the entire length of the west side fence line. And I got some recipes for prickly pear mead. Gonna have to do that eventually. I don't know when they're ripe, but that's what they made Google for. I'm sure the camera's not picking it up, but it is so quiet out here. All you can hear is cows, the occasional gunfire, but mostly just cows. And really, really like it. Get a little bit of noise. There's a highway over there, about a half mile. A little bit of road noise from that highway, but it's livable. We can deal with that. It's just, this is where we come and get away from it all, and hopefully that our Chinese friends did well making that four-wheeler, so we'll see. But stand by for that one. That eventually we're gonna have a big ass bonfire. Oh, found a hole. So that's on my list today. I gotta, it's Labor Day, so labor my ass off to work on the shelving. And this thing's got to get an oil change. And I'm sure there will be some beer drunk at some point. And maybe go shoot. We'll see. After, or rather, before the beer gets drunked. Safety first, right? You don't want you fucking safety Nazis getting on to me. I watch YouTube. I know how you people are. Wear me smooth the fuck out sometimes. Let's see. Let's just walk on back here. See what's going on with the pond. On one of my wife's aforementioned wild hair upper butt. Gotta mow. Just mow the path down here. Here's this metal pole sticking out of the ground. I have no freaking idea what purpose it served. But I'm sure somebody did it for a reason. The house that we had torn down was originally built in, I believe, 1892. So it was old. We were hoping there'd be like all kind of nice antiques, treasures, kind of, you know, nice stuff we could either keep or sell it off and try to make some money. But it was just, yeah, that house was bad. I wish I'd got more pictures of it, but it was horrible. So there was nothing salvageable out of that. There is the pond. What it's worth. I would like to have it expanded much bigger, but again, we are not rich, so if I can get some money, maybe I work at a construction company, so if I can, I don't know, beg, borrow, or steal some equipment, but yeah, that is to be determined. There's more of those cactuses that I'm going to make mead with. some point. If you've never homebrewed, you should think about it. It is dead simple, and there is nothing like sitting around a campfire getting bombed on beer that you made with your own two hands. So there's my public service announcement for the day. And there's the neighbor's property. More pasture over there. We really, really, really like it up here. Just shot of the cabin because I love that cabin. It's my happy place. I've come out here a couple of times to have to meet contractors and inspectors and all that. Come out here with just me, no wife, no dogs. Man, yeah, I love my wife and I love my dogs, but the solitude can, it's just good for the soul sometimes. And I'm ranting and just mumbling, so goodbye.